Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I am upcycling some of this free stuff I got from Facebook Marketplace. So there's two sizes of these green bubbles, and I plan to cover them with this blanket that was chewed on by our dog when he was little. This is a fairly new blanket and I didn't want to toss it, so I thought of doing something like this. So I started by gluing the bubble in 4 spots all around like so. I could cut the blanket in small pieces, but I did not do that to save some time in doing this project, as the material is a little thick, so it's hard to cut. So I just thought of doing this instead. So now I cut the blanket like that, but giving a little space, not tight, so that the blanket won't pull apart, and we can just glue them like this together. Some have a very seamless joint, but of course some are not perfect, but they still turned out good to me and I love them. After this project, I still have a lot of material left of the blanket, so I'm also thinking of maybe making pillow covers or throw pillow covers out of it, because it's a king-sized blanket. So there it is, and here are some of my prototypes. They turned out great. Here they are. I added some ribbons and string to hang them on the tree. Now it's time to incorporate them on the white Christmas tree. There are also 2 baubles here that I covered with a broken earmuffs cover. These 2 furry ones. My daughter's earmuff broke, and I thought, why not cover another 2 bubbles with it? So I just glued on some spots. They're not perfect, but they turned out great as well. Now on to the next project. We have 6 of this tiramisu dessert glass from Costco, and they're too small to use as cups, so I thought of making them into bells instead. And here are the materials that I'll be using for this project. So I thought of doing like so the glass turned over, and I'm gonna glue those bottoms of Christmas trees that I used last year, and some pulls that I thrifted. For the clapper, I'm using these jingle bells, and I'm just stringing jute twine on them, and then I'll glue it on the glass. Next, I'll glue the string or handle first before gluing that wood round that was bottoms of Christmas trees and the trees I used in another project. So I saved those for some projects like this. Here I'm just putting little pieces of the same string on all four corners so that the wood round won't be wobbly. And then just glue it in place like so. And then glue that pole as well. That pole is heavy metal. That part is done, so now we paint. I'm just using black acrylic paint and I gave them 2 coats. And now to give these bells a metallic look, I brought out my metallic gold paint and just stippled them all around the piece. And see how they turned out so beautiful. I've done this process for a lot of my stuff last year and I loved it. I did it on a tray. It was a big glass tray and I did the same process and it turned out so great. So this one is the first one, 5 more to go. They sound nice too. And here they are all done. Aren't they beautiful? I find them beautiful. And here they are hanging by the front door. You can add some greenery to them or put them in a wreath. And you can find many uses for them, but to me I just like to hang them like this. I also have these bells from last year, and these bells I thrifted 2 weeks ago and did the same treatment for all of them, and they all now go together. These ones are also plastic bells, but I covered them with clay first, and I didn't paint them black the first time. I just covered them in the gold metallic paint after the clay treatment, and that's why they were kind of yellowish. So I think painting them black first makes them really look metallic like this. And I don't know, but the acrylic paint, the black acrylic paint plus the metallic paint just go together. So now I'll add them to my tree as well. And here are the 2 bells on a wreath by the door. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and see you again next time for maybe another project. Bye and happy holidays.